Two guys had been drinking beers at a bar for a few hours. Now, Greg is looking for his keys. Michael has them in his hand as he waves them in Greg's face. Michael tries to punch Greg. He misses and hits someone else. One thing leads to another, and they end up in a cliché bar fight with 50 other people. Let's rewind a bit. Before that, they both signed a contract on a paper napkin agreeing to the sale of Greg's Lamborghini to Michael for $500. So, is a napkin contract legal when you're drunk? The law expects Greg to handle his liquor. If Greg was very intoxicated, then he legally could not understand what was going on. But Greg has to prove it. If Greg only has regret, the judge will likely make him hand over the Lamborghini. 30 minutes later, both Greg and Michael are arrested. Michael calls his lawyer and asks him to get a copy of the surveillance footage. On video, Greg and Michael signed the paper napkin contract after only a couple of beers. Neither man was slumped over, and they did not have difficulty walking. Also, there were no spelling mistakes in the contract. While at the jail, Michael calls his lawyer who says, "Good news, it looks like Greg was sober when he signed it." There are other people besides drunks who lack legal capacity, but those rules don't apply here. For example, in most states, a minor is under 18 years old. If a minor enters into a contract, then the minor can later cancel the contract. Also, anyone who lacks mental capacity cannot legally enter into contracts. This applies to individuals who suffer from mental illness or cognitive defects, such as severe dementia, that prevent them from understanding the contract. Michael hangs up the phone and is smiling. Greg, who is in the same jail cell, overheard the conversation. Greg says, "Okay, fine, I wasn't drunk. But are you insane? It's a Lamborghini. That's robbery. No judge on earth would let you buy a supercar for $500. It's illegal." If you're curious about whether Greg is right about the price being too low, watch the video in the description. But before you do, please like and subscribe.